something style quick-witted divorcee who prides herself on being an independent woman of the 80s, although proud of her freedom. She still feels the rejection of her marriage a few years ago. Sylvie's sharp tongue is often used to keep her emotions distant from her friends, who she clearly cares about. Her sexual comments display her sexual repression. She would never admit to that. A complicated personality, she rarely shows her true emotion. But when word comes of Florence's situation, Sylvie shows that she is a loyal friend who really wants to help. Her comments prove her idealistic and concerned nature. Just as she speaks bluntly, she understands best when she is spoken to the same way. Vera Matthews, played by Wanda. Vera Matthews is 42 years old and presently works at Macy's in the ladies' undergarments department as a sales representative. She grew up in Brooklyn, New York, as an only child of indulgent and overprotective parents. She married Harry, her childhood sweetheart, in 1975, and they have no children, as it takes all of her time and energy to look after Harry. Her favorite time of the week is Sunday morning, when she can get into her pink chenille bathrobe and fluffy pink rabbit slippers while reading the latest Cosmopolitan. Her biggest ambition is to be on The Price is Right show. Hug Bob Barker and win a pink convertible. Vera! Girls, where's Vera? Most of the time, she's not quite sure what's going on. And she has a difficult time following the girls' conversation. The one thing she is sure of is that her friends truly care about her, and in the end, isn't that what friendship's all about? So, ladies and gentlemen, The Odd Couple, the female version.
All right, let's get this game started. Okay. Come on, baby. We need a piece of the pie. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Science and nature.
Oh, you're really going to love this one. How many times a year does a penguin have sex?
Do you know any penguins intimately?
That shouldn't be science and nature. That should be gossip.
I'll say they do it 6 times.
Why only 6 times?
Did you ever see what they look like?
They live on icebergs. What else could they do all winter? I say 20 times. Wrong. They only do it once. Once? Jesus, I married a penguin. Commissioner. Your roll. Your roll. I'm going to pass out, I swear. Someone told me you were seeing a doctor. Is it anything serious? No, we only had 2 dates. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Christ. Sports! Sports. Go the other way. We take science.
2 minutes to go and counting down.
Do you mind if she asks the question first? Go on, Vera.
What does C mean in Einstein's theory of relativity? E equals mc squared.
We'll try sports.
You can't change the question after you've heard. No, you can't change the answer after you heard the question.
She picked it up on my turn. I picked sports.
1 minute 30 and counting down.
Who pitched back-to-back no-hitters for the Cincinnati Reds in 1938?
You want to take a crack at MC squared? Give us a hint.
What kind of a hint?
Well, is it baseball or football?
It's baseball. I'll give you another hint. He has a Dutch name.
Dutch Schultz.
Dutch Schultz was a gangster.
Joe Rembrandt.
Is that your answer?
Peter Windmill.
Is that your answer?
60 seconds and counting down.
What is this? Lift off at Cape Canaveral? Olive, we need your help.
Do you give up?
Not yet. Tony Tulips.
Give up. You'll never get it.
Bobby Amsterdam.
And I have to leave by 12.
Where the hell are you running?
I told you when I sat down here that I have to leave by 12. Vicky, didn't I say that when I sat down here? I have to leave by 12.
I'm really starting to worry about Florence. She's never been this late before.
I told Harry I'd be home by 1 the latest. We're making an 8 o'clock plane to Florida.
Who the hell goes to Florida in July?
It's off season, there are no crowds, and you get the best rooms for 1/10 the price.
Some vacation. 6 cheap people in an empty hotel.
Maybe Florence is sick. I'm really getting nervous.
Do you give up?
Mickey Dykes. Oh, I hate this game.
Did you know Florence once locked herself in the restroom at Bloomingdale's overnight? She wrote her entire will on half a roll of toilet paper. Time's almost up.
Olive, we're running out of
I forgot to fold the laundry.
Yeah, plus a few other things.
Is she late again?
Yeah.
Seems that way.
Sick of it. All right, what's the question?
You only have 4 seconds.
Who pitched back-to-back.
Johnny Vandermeer on June 11th against the Boston Braves 3-0. On June 15th against the Brooklyn Dodgers 6-0. His overall record for the season was 15 wins, 10 losses. I have 1 second left. Ask me another question.
She's incredible.
You know it.
You really love sports, don't you?
No, I love big men in tight pants. Who gets a NutraSweet, no caffeine, 1 calorie can of Pepsi?
I do.
1 can of chemicals coming up for Mickey the Cook.
It's warm.
Because her refrigerator's been broken for 2 weeks.
So it drips a little. Who wants food?
What have you got?
Well, I got brown sandwiches. And I got green sandwiches.
What's the green?
Well, it's either really new cheese or very old meat.
I'll take the brown.
You're going to eat food from that refrigerator? Oh, I saw milk standing in there that wasn't even in the bottle.
What are you, some kind of health nut? Eat, Mickey, eat.
We go again. Roll 'em. I thought you had a new maid starting to work on Monday.
No, I didn't pass the interview.
The woman produces a primetime news show,
Yeah.
and she doesn't even have a maid. Oh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Science and nature. Oh, this is good. This is good.
What closes when a frog swallows?
His eyes. They close their eyes.
That's right. How the hell did you know that?
I went out with a guy that looked like a frog.
Your turn again. Roll 'em.
Hey, Olive. Can we make a deal? Every 6 months you get to buy fresh potato chips.
Yeah, I do. Look, check this. Look at this. See? April, May, June, July, August. Eat these until September.
At least at Florence's house we get real food.
My food isn't decent.
It's not even food.
Oh, all right. I am through being the nice one. You owe me $6 a piece for the buffet.
Buffet? Hot diet colas and 2 sandwiches left over from when you were in high school.
Always complaining.
1, 2, 3. Again, sports.
Okay. All right. What did Forrest Smithson carry in his hand for inspiration while running the hurdles at the 1908 Olympics?
Extra jockey shorts. Is that your answer?
Vera, if you say that one more time, I'm taking you hostage. I swear to God.
60 seconds and counting down.
He carried a Bible.
That's right.
The woman's unbelievable.
How could you know about the 1908 Olympics?
Well, I wasn't there. But from Phil. You know, Phil knew more about sports than any man I ever knew. I think we would still be married today if only my horse could have won the Kentucky Derby.
Don't get that mournful look in your eyes again. The man lost your entire life savings at the track. Oh, God. 1, 2. Science and nature.
What's the strongest muscle in a man's body? Before or after?
I don't think that's it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You're not still sending Phil money, are you?
Nah.
Yes, she does.
A few $100. Just until he gets his life straightened out.
He's been trying to get straightened out for 2 years. How bent was he?
I can't help it. Every time I hear his voice on the phone, I end up sending him a check. He's so good at it. He even puts a whimper in because he knows it gets to me.
Yeah. Well, I would never support an ex-husband. Not until women are getting equal pay with men.
Right.
Well,
Oh.
you have to look at it both ways. What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander.
You're going to be some big hit in Florida.
You give up on the strongest muscle.
The tongue. That's right. And don't you dare ask me how I know that. 3. 1, 2, 3. Sports and leisure.
What's the southern dish made of pig's small intestines called?
Airplane food!
Chitlins. Chitlins.
What the hell is that? It's game night. Oh, could be Florence, right. Hello? Oh my God, Phil! I was just talking about you!
Somebody hide her checkbook.
You sound good. How have you been? Tired? Yeah, you sound like you have a little cold. Haven't been sleeping well lately? He's whimpering, this is going to cost me.
Don't give in. Remember the Alamo.
So, what have you been doing, Phil? Mostly thinking of me? Aw, that's sweet. We're talking 4 figures here.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
I don't know what to tell him. I just don't know what to What? You're in a bind?
Do you want us to cut the wire?
What kind of bind? You owe 2 months' rent. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. How much does that come to?
$1,600,000.
wish I could help, Phil, I really do, but I'm kind of broke myself. I just paid the last 2 years' tax.